Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Stardom World Climax 2022 Day 1 live reactions. This is Stardom's February 26th, 2022 Himeji show, and this is a 5-match card. And we don't have a complete show video, so we got to go match by match, but we know that the full show is up because the We Are Stardom account did tweet the complete show is up now. So we are able to do this now, and that way we don't have to push it back to Wednesday. John, are you ready to do this at 15 seconds on match 1?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go. Unfortunately, we are seeing here that we are not going to be getting any pre-match promos on today's show, which almost definitely means we won't be getting any pre-match promos on the 27th show either. But our first match here is very intriguing. Mina versus Rina.
Yes, both women recently had unsuccessful championship bids. Mina alongside Unagi, unsuccessful in vying for the Goddesses of Stardom Tag Team Championships. And Rina alongside Ruika and Starlight Kid a little while back, a few events ago, unsuccessful in their bid to become the Artist of Stardom champions.
Yes.
So,
yes. I can vouch for literally everything you just said.
Yes. Interestingly, as far as Oedo Tai is concerned, taking a bit of a hit. Kid, who I think you and I both kind of look at as the de facto leader, no longer the high-speed champion. Azumi now, for the second time in her career, is the high-speed champion. And, very competitive, very emotional matchup. I was surprised again by the class that Azumi showed after the match. I mean, given all the hell that Kid has put Queen's Quest and certainly Azumi through by poaching Momo, knowing how close Momo and Azumi were. Kid was fully prepared to have the mask put on her that she's kind of put on everybody else after defeating them. She was willing to brace or bear the mark of that humiliation that she had done unto others. Azumi threw the mask away and instead offered a fist bump to Starlight Kid, and Starlight Kid accepted. So very interesting. Very, very interesting. So we have to see now how Oedo Tai regroups in the wake of that loss. And you guys know I'm a big Rina fan. I think she's got a lot of potential. I definitely think her and Hanan, especially, of the young, sisters, really excites me as far as like their trajectory in Stardom. So see how she fares against Mina today, although Mina's been on a whole other level as well.
Oh, Mina's so cool.
Mina vibing with her own theme. That's a mood.
Right? I know you vibe with her theme every time you hear it.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't even just be singling you out because I do it too.
It infected everyone, and it's beautiful.
And
finger hearts.
Yeah, it should. It should infect everyone. It's very infectious.
Yes. The power bomb to our hearts. You have to wonder where Mina and Unagi go from here. Rina not impressed.
Oh man. Shirako Mina. All right.
Actually, Mina still has an opening, more so than Unagi. Let's not forget, several weeks ago, she pinned Tekla in a tag match. You got to wonder if she's ready to cash in that rematch for the SWA Championship.
True story. Good point, man.
So Mina here, if she's planning on making that maneuver, certainly want to beat Rina here today, sustain that momentum.
That's the beautiful
There's the
thing.
bell.
That's the beautiful thing about Tekla being the SWA champion is that literally anyone on the roster can challenge her because she's the only woman on the entire roster that was born in Austria.
Yes. So geographically, that does lead to a nice arrangement of challengers. Mina trying to be the good sport here. I doubt Rina takes it.
Oh,
Mina's all coming.
and there. Wow, that slide was smooth as fuck.
Look at how evasive Mina was there while playing the mind games.
Ooh,
On the slap there by Rina to Mina.
Wow. Damn, Rina's got a real attitude problem.
You know, I would say that it's frustration, but let's be real, she's a teenager. This is the default setting.
We need to get her in a match against Miyu Yamashita.
Oh my god, you want to talk about discipline?
Right? That she literally uses an attitude adjustment as her finisher too.
Jesus Christ. Miyu coming in with that fucking big mom energy. Ain't gonna talk to me that way.
Yeah, the thing is too, Miyu's only 26. Like she's really not that much older than Rina. She's barely got a decade on her. Oh, actually, you know what though? She will be turning 27 in March, so she's like 12 years older than Rina.
Yeah.
Not quite 12, but almost.
So maybe less big mom energy and more just big merciless sister energy.
Yes,
the fuck did you
there
say
you
to
go.
me?
Yeah.
You're blaming me for us not remembering mom's birthday? I'll kick your fucking head off.
You're gonna get your fucking head kicked in.
Yeah. Oh my god, Miyu. Unbelievable. Telling y'all, if she ever has a Stardom run, it's over for everyone else. And I say that as a Kairi fan. I wouldn't even want Kairi to get in the ring with her. Yeah. She scares me, man. Irish whip. Look at Mina flying there. Double chops is. Rina, that didn't feel too good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice drop kick to the knee. I love how Mina really just takes your most rudimentary maneuvers, but like instead of a drop kick to the chest, which I feel like most people in Stardom do, sometimes Mina will surprise you. She'll do a drop kick to the knee, take you down there. Like I don't know, just love how she does stuff in that ring. And now looking for that Romero special. And up you go. No, it hurts. Suck it up. Oh, into the Dragon Sleeper. How tight she's got that locked in. I really wish that would be a fucking finish. You see Kid at ringside. Kid going to be in a big match of her own later on this show, but we're a little ways away from that. Mina now looking for the exploder. No, Rina. Rina shaking right now. What the body shots there by Mina, then the kick to the midsection. Judo throw there. Back elbow there. Nice drop kick.
Mina with a forearm.
Mina trying to rally back. Rina doing a great job blocking Mina's offense. Oh my god, these forearms.
Octopus locked in here by Rina.
Well, let's see if she can get Mina down. Mina, though, walking with Rina, supporting both of their weight. That's quite impressive.
Mina's got a very strong base.
Definitely. Nice Northern Lights by Rina.
Nice kick out.
Oh, could be the gory bomb. No. Look at that. What a victory roll counter by Mina. But Rina not only kicking out, but right back on the offensive. Just like that, though, Mina swings it back her way. Oh, and again, a nice drop kick to the knee there. Just very sudden DDT. DDT, no. What a forearm by Mina there.
Oh, sweep up. Jackknife pin. Kick out.
Gotta remember, too, Mina has somewhat been beefing with Oedo Tai lately. I mean, she most recently, before the big Korakuen show, had a match with Momo Watanabe. Actually had her beat with the Glamorous Collection Mina. But the referee was down. Accidentally got hit with one of those back fists you just saw there. And Momo, using an exposed turnbuckle, mainly the second turnbuckle, Mina's face driven into it, and then was able to pin Mina off that. So, able to pin Rina. Also be a nice little fuck you to Oedo Tai after everything they've put her through recently. Looking for the finish here. Did you get it this time? Yes, you got it.
Yep, that's going to do it.
Over into the canvas.
3. There we go. All right. Not the best opener, but definitely not a terrible one.
Certainly not. And a big thumbs up to all of us as Shirakawa gets the win.
All right, I'm ready to get into our next match, man.
All right.
There's
Let me just get there.
Decent amount of time left on this. Oh, Mina and Unagi hug. That's adorable.
I missed that. I'm at 15 seconds. I'm ready when you are.
That was just sweet to see. This is a really interesting match. I like this.
Yeah, I do too.
Hanan and I believe Koguma, right? Yeah, Hanan and Koguma versus Poi and Mirai. I feel like Poi and Mirai haven't teamed before.
Yeah, I think this is a first time team up, man. I agree. That's why I'm so intrigued about it.
All right, you're at 15 seconds.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. This is Poise music, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Natsupoi has to be frustrated that she did not capture the Wonder Stardom title, but she did capture at the end of the matchup Kamitani's respect. I definitely think they have a deeper understanding and appreciation for one another.
I feel
And
like it's inevitable, like within the next, I'd say 2 years probably, Poise gonna join Oedo Tai and go heel.
wow.
She's
Okay,
gonna
that
get
tells us.
she's gonna get fed up with not winning and just earning respect, and she's gonna be like, "Fuck it, I want a goddamn championship," and she's gonna go heel, and she's gonna win the white belt.
We'll see. Playing Oedo Tai would definitely be something.
I mean, let's be real. She's adorable, but she's also very mischievous. She would fit in Oedo Tai for that reason alone.
That is true. How poetic, given that Oedo Tai was taking liberties with Natsupoi very recently after My Himapoi retained their artist titles against Kid, Ruika, and Rina.
Yep.
Kyrie making the save. That's how we got Kyrie versus Kid for the 27th, which I cannot wait for. But it'd be quite poetic that the group that was really giving it to Natsupoi, she would later join them, like you said, 2 years later at least. I definitely expect some DDM departures. I've already said that I feel like me and I would be better with either Queen's Quest or Stars.
Yeah. United Stars makes a lot of sense. Oh, we're doing the backpack thing again. I love it. She only ever did this with Himeka.
I have a new fucking sister slash horsey. Yay!
She has a new ride.
Me and I'd just be like, you're lucky you're adorable. I know. In fact, speaking of Kamitani, given her recent successful defense against Natsupoi, I still can't believe that the next two challengers that she's got lined up that she picked herself are Tam, which isn't too surprising. I mean, they always put out bangers. I don't think Stardom's gotten tired of those yet. And to be fair, neither have I. But the big one, Utami. Tommy, who Kamitani shares a lot of history, both, friendly and just a bit competitively adversarial with. Tommy, when she was World of Stardom champion, successfully retaining the title against
Yes.
Kamitani. Kamitani looking to get that win back now that she's the champion.
Yeah.
Saying, oh, no, 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 Tommy, things have changed. See, now you have to prove yourself to me.
Oh, God, you're right.
And now Tommy's just like, bitch, this is my short hair form. Do not make me flex right now.
I don't get why everyone is all about her short hair when she literally started with short hair. Like, she had short hair for the first year of her Stardom career.
But that was before we started covering it, right? Because I personally don't remember that look
No, she
until
had
she brought
short
it back.
hair for the first, like, few months at least of us covering it, for sure.
I mean, personally, I loved long hair Utami too. Like,
Yeah.
utterly
I just feel
winsome.
like prior to the haircut that she just got, I had already seen short hair and long hair Utami and had my mind made up that I preferred long hair Utami. And now everyone's fucking just drooling over short hair Utami. And I'm just like, where the fuck were y'all in 2018 and 2019 when she had this exact same haircut?
I mean, maybe some weren't around. Maybe others didn't appreciate it enough. And as the saying goes, what is old is new again.
I guess so,
But
yeah. That must be the
that's
case.
why they're with the cartwheel.
Oh, Abel. Abel wants to know, he wants a jogging timestamp again. We're at 5 minutes and 12 seconds. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hopefully that helps, King.
Yeah, Abel, wonderful to see you. Love your face so much. Ray Santiago, I would say personally, because I just saw your question, I wouldn't be surprised if Stardom found a way to do a cage match next.
Oh, God. No thanks, honestly. I'm good.
I mean, I've seen indie feds do cage matches. I don't think there's any reason why Stardom, with their resources, couldn't do a quality one.
I think it's more about just like why. I feel like cage matches are designed for promotions that use cowardly heels, and there really aren't any in Stardom.
And Hanan and Koguma now offering the handshakes.
I can imagine them doing some sort of lumberjack match where like Oedo Tai interferes too damn frequently in matches, so the person that has been trying to beat a specific Oedo Tai member but can't because of interference is like, fuck you, lumberjack match, both our factions at ringside, mine's gonna fuck yours up, that kind of thing.
Yes. And Koguma, one half of the Goddesses champs. And since I always like to survey the championship situation, we've already talked about Kamitani. We've known for a long time what's going on with Shuri, 26th, 27th, Julia, and Mayu, respectively. And Natsupoi actually getting in on the barriers, which surprises me. It's a fake out. It's a fake out in there. There's the kick. But Momo is going to be bringing somebody with her to challenge for the Goddesses belts. And some speculated, I know you and I have talked about the idea that it could be Hina, because like you said, she's Momo's understudy, her protege. Could be somebody entirely new, though, and that would be horrifying for Stardom to have another person join Oedo Tai, especially alongside Momo. Oh, what a shoulder block by Mirai. And now Koguma and Hanan. Fortunately, that shoulder block is from partner. Koguma getting all kinds of fired up. There's a splash in the corner. Rolls Mirai out. Camel clutch here. Oh, or more like bear clutch.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Normally this move is like, I don't know, a double chicken wing with the legs combined with a chin lock. But in this case, it's the double chicken wing with the legs combined with bear ears. I don't think the bear ears hurt more.
Yeah, you would think.
Two count
Check
though,
out.
Mirai. I just read something that made me laugh way harder than it should have because it's a total dad joke.
Well, I mean, you are getting up there.
If the
Koguma
Earth,
now.
if the Earth is the third planet from the sun, doesn't that mean every country is a third world country? I know, right? That's the appropriate response to that joke, but I can't help but laugh at it. It's so good.
Mirai kicking out of the cradle there.
No, that's funny.
That's why I got tagged.
Nice drop kick. Oh God! Speaking of drop kicks, here comes a big one.
She's going to miss this
Nope.
one.
Hanan's gonna stop her actually. Cartwheel, arm drag. Oh, and now she's gonna go for one on both Hanan and Koguma.
She's still going to miss.
Nope, she landed it. Both of them.
I've gotten really used to her missing the first attempt at this.
Maybe that's exactly why she had to hit this one. 2 for 1.
She'll fail in the future. Crossbody.
Nice pin. Wow, nice drop kick there to the knee. Oh, whiffed that one. But Koguma whiffed the senton. Oh, Ploy missed the double stomp, I think is what she was going for there. Kick to the gut there from Koguma. Oh, Ploy followed her into the ropes. Koguma with the bear pose and the drop kick. I love that the bear pose straight up, like, actually actively made Natsupoi stop in her tracks.
Yeah.
Like, she froze up upon seeing the bear pose. Like, she saw an actual bear. Damn, that was like a springboard cross body to the face.
Kick out there by Poi. I gotta wonder who Hanan will be defending the future Stardom title against next. I don't think we have a current challenger for that title.
She just defended it successfully against Komomo. She's already defended it against Lady C. So I'm gonna guess one of the twins. Maybe Rina in the immediate future, and then Hina returns, joins Oedo Tai, and challenges her for it.
That would be interesting.
Something along those lines would be my guess. Funny enough, technically, I think that. Well, I don't think. Technically, Kamitani is still eligible for it, even though she's white belt champ.
Well, you gotta wonder if that Miyu Matsuda progresses nicely. She's gonna be main eventing that New Blood show with Utami.
Oh yeah, she could be she's actually I think more likely even to be Hanan's next challenger, and it might even happen on one of the two big March shows, the 26th or 27th. That was fucking cool. I kind of love this combo. I really love this combo. This is maximum adorable, and it's effective. And she threw her. Oh my god, I love that. That was awesome.
Maybe they're auditioning for a potential tag league slot come later this year.
Hey,
nice.
I've been saying that could happen, man. That's that happening. Oh my god! Did Poi just use Mirai's tummy as a launch pad to do a double stomp onto Hanan?
Yes.
Wow. As I was trying to say before that caught my attention, I was trying to point out that that's like a really good possibility that could lead to Tekla and Mina becoming a tag league team as well. Because we've already got Mahime. Although, oh shit, Tekla would end up with fucking Mai, wouldn't she? God, I hate that there are exactly 8 people now in DDM. Someone's got to go.
Yeah. Of course, I also wouldn't mind Poi and Kairi as a tag league team, given that, you know.
Yeah. Nice spin kick. Poi really does move like Balor sometimes. It's crazy.
Cutest rock and roller.
Bro, did you see her left leg slipping out of that bridge? That was unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh.
Cartwheel power bomb that used to win her matches back in TJPW. And it wins her this one as well.
Wins her matches now.
Nice, nice. That's awesome. I love that bit of continuity. Good shit.
There's a hug there. Great win for Poi and Mirai. Backlash, she calls that.
That's interesting.
All right, on to match number 3 here.
Yes, sir. GDM versus Cosmic Angels. Are you ready to go, my friend?
Let's do it. 15 seconds.
You're at 15 already? All right, cool. I'm going to count down shortly. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, perfect. Beautiful. Cosmic Angels! Yay!
I have to credit Javaris for this one because I saw it on my timeline because of him. But Javaris had shared a tweet that was recounting a story that Tam had told. Oh my God, Walker, seeing you try is precious. Tam was training with Waka, and this elementary school girl had appeared like out of nowhere, like I guess at the dojo. And the girl apparently had followed them there because she loves Stardom and she wants to be a wrestler. And she burst out crying because I guess, she really wants to wrestle and be like Tam and all of her favorite Stardom performers. And Tam apparently encouraged this little girl and told her, you can be a pro wrestler. So just a little bit of positivity and wholesomeness for all of your days today.
Damn, that is beautiful.
I'm honestly amazed. Tam didn't take the little girl and registered her in the dojo. Like, how old are you, kid? 10. Perfect. All right, when can we start her taking back rolls?
Oh man.
But you know what though? I have to say, like all jokes aside, and I only do joke because I'm amazed by the youth that Stardom is able to, garner and kind of generate for themselves. That is beautiful. That I think more and more women, both in America and in Japan, look at wrestling as a viable career option for them. It's just so different.
Yeah.
And good on Tam for encouraging that girl. I would definitely be one of those wrestlers that would always say, go to school, get the backup plan, whatever. But I don't even fault the wrestlers that are like, no backup plan. It's wrestling or it's nothing. I'll be the last one to fault anybody for that. So we'll see. We'll see if that girl hangs on to Tam's words, and we'll be calling her matches maybe in like 5 or 10 years.
Yeah.
Here comes Himeka.
Did you say she was 10?
I have no idea how old she was. I just used it as an example for my little bit there, but
gotcha.
She might be even younger because they did say elementary school, so that could be,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how the system works in Japan because, again, I know elementary school even for me, which I know is different even when you went. So it's even different in America. For me, it was 1st to 6th grade. And then I know for other places, it's like, middle school 6 to 8.
Yep.
So,
That's what it was for me. Abel asked what Stardom faction he should stand because he loves Tam, but he also loves Julia.
Abel, I'm going to tell you something that might shock you. Your face is so fucking excellent and so full of love for everything that because love isn't necessarily a non-renewable resource, you can stand both factions. And not only can you stand both factions, but you can do it and have more than enough love to give anything else that makes your heart happy. So stand both.
Damn, bro. I was going to ask him to drop a Fave 5 so that we could help him narrow it down.
Yeah, I feel like that's making it overly complicated.
I mean, I'm sure.
An idea. I mean, I'm sure there's always like a slight preference, no matter how imperceptible it may be, but just love them both, bro. Speaking of love, when I look at Unagi, I feel the antithesis. How interesting.
Hate Unagi?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know your feelings were that negative towards her. I mean, I knew you didn't like her.
Actually, you cut out a little bit there. Did you ask if I hated Unagi?
Yes.
That is a bit of a strong word. I would just say that I'm apathetic towards her. That's probably the most honest way that I feel.
Gotcha.
Although it does flare up into annoyance. Not hatred, but annoyance when she tries to cut lines and get title shots. I'm amazed she hasn't tried doing it with Shuri yet, honestly. Shuri, let me challenge for your red belt. Haven't you lost, like, everything? Yeah, but I'm going to make that red belt freaky or whatever. I'm the freak that flies through space. I'll make it work. No. Oh, okay. I'm asking you after your next events. And then it'll still be no. There is Shuri.
The funniest thing is, the last time Unagi and Shuri met in a title match, Shuri knocked her the fuck out.
Yeah, kicked the fucking face off. Checking Cosmic Angels here. Ray Santiago, I still kind of miss TCS. I still have the weird fucking out there prediction that when Rina comes of age, she might even reboot TCS. That's a far out prediction that I personally have. I know you were talking about, and I wouldn't even call yours a far out prediction, but you were talking about Natsupoi joining Oedo Tai. I feel like TCS will come back, but only when Rina's old enough. And then it'll be like a pet project she'll want to do to like honor Hana. And there's the bell.
You know, I feel like what you're talking about is viable, but I don't think it would keep the same name. I think they would do like an offshoot name.
Yeah. So it would be like a spiritual successor, not necessarily like a
Exactly.
replica.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think you're probably onto something there. I'd give it like another
Yeah.
5 to 7 years before it happens, but I do think you're onto something.
Oh, definitely. I'd give it the same amount of time, bro. I think you and I are on the exact same page because they're not like rushing it out, nor should they. I mean, she's still a fucking teenager, but she loves Hana so much. Like, I've just always seen that. And again, Hana had her run in Oedo Tai. I feel like Rina's kind of following that path. So we'll see. Yeah, like you said, 5 to 7 years. A lot can change. Hell, wrestling, a lot can change in even a month. Imagine where these women are going to be in 5 to 7 years. Some probably won't even be in this company anymore. Others will move on to the main event. You know, lots going to happen, and we'll be here for all of it. Knee there. Oh no. Oh, see, this is the bullying of Waka we've been talking about. And
You
Tam
know,
and Unagi coming in.
it's kind of hard to imagine what Stardom might look like in even 5 years, much less 7, because of like how significant the roster turnover tends to be. I think at the very least, we will no longer have Mayu, Tam, Kashima, Shuri, Death, maybe even Julia. And I think that might be the end of the list of people that I'm convinced are going to be retired within the next 5 years.
Yeah, and beyond that, because that is a depressing point to kind of mull over
Tekla
on
is
some of
another
the
one,
names.
actually. Tekla is another one. She's 28.
Okay. But what's exciting as a counterpoint, though, is what names will have come in those 5 years? What stars will have been created? How will stars look? I mean, we talk about those retirements. What will the makeup of these factions be that have dealt with all this? And Waka is getting picked apart. Oh my God! What a kick to the back! It's got to be interesting for Tam to share a ring with Shudi because, as we've noted many a time, Tam never got her chance to even apply for contendership for the red belt, so she's kind of stuck in the white belt contention, which isn't a bad place to be. I mean, Kamitani's a hell of a champion, but I know Tam had a red belt dream, and it's got to be put on hold for the time being. Waka again kicks out.
You know what's kind of crazy, bro?
What's that?
In 5 years, Hanan will be 22 years old and will have been wrestling at that point for a decade.
Yeah, I really expect her main event push to start around that point, if not maybe a bit earlier.
I think earlier for
Uh,
sure. I think her main event push is going to start in 3 or 4 years, really.
yeah.
Dude, you realize though that in 5 years, Hanan will be as old as Momo is right now, or almost, but will have 2 more years of experience than Momo has right now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
There got the crossbody tag to Tam.
Knee? No, crossbody. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, I think every member of Cosmic Angels will probably be no longer in Stardom 5 years from now.
You gotta wonder if the faction itself, as a concept, will be here 5 years from now.
I don't think so, man. I really don't. I mean, really, the only two factions in Stardom that have been around for over 5 years at this point are Queen's Quest and Oedo Tai.
Wow.
Queen's Quest was formed in I think November or December of 2016. And Oedo Tai was kind of around in different forms and versions going back to like 2014-ish.
Right.
So, but like Stars didn't officially become a thing until I want to say late 2018, maybe early 2019. DDM has only been a thing for like 2 years, and Cosmic Angels has only been a thing for like a year. I feel like.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy to think about, but the factions that we've grown used to, that we know and love, have not been around for very long in the grand scheme of things.
It is definitely crazy to think about all these thigh kicks by Tam Dashudi. Again, you've got to figure Tam will want to send a message here.
Yeah. Ooh, that had to hurt. Yikes.
PK there.
That looked very painful.
Tag to Himeka.
Oh, wow. 2 count. Oh, wow.
My God.
I love the way she walks into the crab like that. That's so cool.
Look at the bend she's got on that. Now the half crab.
I miss Natsu too, Abel. She is coming back to wrestling, but I don't think she'll be back in Stardom anytime soon. She's actually a part of a new startup group in wrestling.
That's really cool. Good for Natsu.
Yeah. Yeah, Ray. Really, I think that Hana and what happened to her was kind of a direct result of COVID, because it's a whole hell of a lot easier to cope with the kind of bullying that she had to go through when you have a support system and a passion that you can use to take your mind off of it. And COVID took pretty much all of that away from her. So even though obviously she didn't die from the virus, I think in a very direct way, really, Hana's death can really be blamed on COVID.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, obviously, in an even more direct way, it can be blamed on the bullies that caused the whole problem in the first place. But those people, I'm sure those people were probably there for a hell of a lot longer than how long it took for her to decide that life was no longer living. But what was also there that prevented that from happening was her support system and her passion for wrestling. So, like, as soon as those got taken away, it didn't take very long for her to not want to live anymore. It's really unfortunate. It's really sad.
And now Micah and Unagi going in. Oh, Micah intercepts. Unagi. Oh, wow. Slammed her down. Kick out.
I will say, if Hana was still with us, I absolutely imagine she would have been a World of Stardom champion by now, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. It seemed like she was on that trajectory, man.
Yeah, like she was on the cusp, for sure, before COVID started. Fresh off of a 5-star win.
And then you got to wonder, too, like, I don't know, because obviously what we're doing is pure conjecture, so I'm not going to feel self-conscious about saying anything stupid. But if you look at the Julia Tam feud, like, was that just supposed to be what Hana was supposed to do with Julia?
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, probably.
Which would mean that for sure we could say with certainty, if that is the case, Hana would have been a Wonder Stardom champion.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen her with that title. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Tam's run was great, and Tam herself, like we have said over and over, best wrestler in the world. But it would have been interesting to see how Hana would have held up in that spot.
And you know, as sort of shallow as this might come off, I think that Hana, as I believe 22, 23-year old, or maybe even 24 by now, I think, woman, being that sort of face of the company material, being your second best champion or your second most important champion, being on all the posters, I think she would have brought a lot more eyes to Stardom. Because, like, we always talk about how adorable Tam is and stuff, but, like, Hana had a different kind of appeal. Like, Tam, obviously, whatever appearance wise, I'm not trying to comment on it, but, like, she's also in her 30s. And she's also athletic-ish, but not nearly as athletic as Hana was. And literally, like we always talk about like mainstream crossover appeal, right? And you go on that squared circle subreddit, and there was a point in time that you couldn't go a week without Hana Kimura showing up on the front page. And
Yeah,
there was a point relatively recently even that you really couldn't go much longer than a week without Julia showing up on the front page. Imagine if they were both here.
yeah, because think about this too, guys. Like Stardom, even without Hana, and that's a testament to Stardom, has seen kind of a surge lately in
Yeah.
popularity and
Yeah.
support. Like they're definitely on fire. Imagine how much more so that would be, though, if to Ashton's point, you had somebody like Hana that you could build the company around promotionally speaking and this and that. Plus, we've always talked about too, like her English was really good for what it
Mm-hmm.
was,
Yeah.
and I keep thinking, man, like I don't want to get too far out of myself because honestly, and you want to talk about being like Sean, so I totally get that. I don't want to be like that guy either with some of my remarks, but you and I are just always going to be honest first and foremost. I've had to slow down some of my ambitions for Stardom because I can't get over how fucking old and everything when you see the championships up close that they are. I want Stardom in that way to have a nice revamped look, but then in the future, like we keep talking about like 5 years this or 7 years that, in that time, I would hope that Stardom, if having not had an American show, would at least be lined up to do an American show. I would
Right.
like to see how they would do. But I would feel far more confident, though, if they had a Hana in their ranks. I mean, that's really, now that the loss has passed away enough that I'm not really thinking about the emotional stuff because, God, when it happened, it all happened so fucking fast. Like, Jesus Christ. But, you know, Stardom, I think, lost like a big part of their future that, again, they've seemingly recovered from to their credit. But, you know, it was a big part of it. I think a lot of what they wanted to do. And now you see Waka here. I like this submission here on Micah, the boot in the back of the head.
I mean, it really is a huge sort of, you know, glowing endorsement of how Stardom has handled things since Hana's passing. Because if you think about it, when Julia left Ice Ribbon, that was just over 2 years ago, and Ice Ribbon is on the brink of being fucking shut down right now. Like they are seriously hurting from a business standpoint. They've just lost. They've just basically had a whole ass exodus of talent that left to form prominence that either got cut or let their contracts run out and didn't re-sign. And like that's a lot of that you could genuinely say comes back to Julia not being there because Julia was basically their Hana. Julia was their big like crossover appeal, you know, the marketed top kind of crossover star kind of thing. And as soon as she left, like you could tell that the Ice Ribbon fans and the Ice Ribbon wrestlers were salty as fuck about it because they saw the writing on the wall. They knew how big of a deal Julia was to the future of that company. And without her, all the people that said like she was going to be the cornerstone of Ice Ribbon going forward, or at least one of them, were right because Ice Ribbon has not recovered from her leaving. On the other hand, you look at Stardom, Hana being gone coincided with Hazuki retiring, Arisa retiring, and then Jungle getting injured not long after. And all that shit happened, and what did they do? They built more fucking stars.
Yeah.
And they're doing better business now than they ever have. And it's like, again, you have to think, like, if they're doing better business now, in spite of all that shit, can you even imagine how much better of a position they'd be in if all that bad shit hadn't happened?
Yeah.
Or if even some of that bad shit hadn't happened. Because, like, I didn't even mention Kagetsu's retirement, and I don't think there's a way to avoid that. I think that was inevitable. I think that was happening no matter what. But, like, Hazuki, Arisa, Hana, all that felt avoidable to me.
Yeah, definitely.
And if there was a way to avoid those things from happening, imagine how much better of a position this company would be in. And that's it. Sazanka gets the job done from Micah to Waka. But it's just crazy to think about how well they have managed to overcome setbacks. And it's even crazier to think about what would be today if they didn't have those setbacks in the first place.
Absolutely, man.
There are still almost 3 minutes left on this video, so I'm going to let it play and see if we get like a promo or something.
Yeah, maybe this is where the bullying of Waka really starts. Because I think that tweet that I saw that I told you about, where it's like they were kind of trashing her, I think that might have been after this match. At least it's the assumption I'm making. God, you know what I would love, since we're just talking about like Stardom in a more conceptual kind of abstract way, like that they always have these fucking pen eaters. I would love a pen eater just to get sick of their status and almost do like a Daniel Bryan complex kind of thing when he was afraid he was the weak link of his tag team with Kane, and then when they were teaming with Orton to try and beat the Shield, and you just see them progressively get better in the ring and just get closer and closer to that win until finally it happens. You see like a real intensity and expansion of their moveset. God, I'd love that. I'd love for that to be Waka too, because they're really picking on her. And I feel like, they're really picking on her, and it's like, you got to step up your game. That's the way Stardom's telling you to handle the bullies. You got to stand up to them effectively by getting better. And I just don't know. I just don't know.
You know, dude, a part of me feels like that kind of just happened with Lady C.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I don't know if anybody was ever as merciless to Lady C as they're being to Waka right now. That's my
No,
thing.
you're right. You're absolutely right about that. Like, Lady C was never as extreme of an underdog as Waka is right now. But my main thing is, like, she lost her first, like, I think it was like, was it even 100? Might have even been 100 matches. She lost her first, a lot of matches. And over time, you could tell that she was getting more aggressive in the ring. She was adding to her arsenal. She was improving. And eventually, she finally got that big win. And it was like, that's the kind of story that I feel like you're talking about. But maybe you're more going for someone that is like actively rooted against by their peers and has to prove
Yeah,
them wrong.
yeah, it just gets really like fucking fed up with it and
Right.
feeds off of it, and it's like, fuck you then. Like
Right.
I'm gonna get better, and then I'm not gonna get better just for me. I'm gonna get better for the purpose of beating your ass. Like, God, I'd love that. Like, I'd love for Waka to just pop off, but like, really, I wouldn't have minded if they went that way with fucking Kogo, because Kogo surprised us so much in her first matchup. Like, just imagine if she just couldn't win. God, so many possibilities there. But anyway, I am ready for match 4 whenever you are, friend.
All right. I'm going to count us down as soon as I get to 15 seconds.
All right.
And 3, 2, 1, go. Abel said he supports Waka.
Aw, Abel, you're so beautiful to everyone. Thank you for supporting me. Knowing Stardom, I could even see them doing that story with Waka and having a depressing ending, being like, you know what? They're right. I'm never going to be good at this, so I'm just going to do English commentary. Peace, everybody. And I'm like, oh, God, I mean, I didn't want you to take it that way. It's, you thought you'd want to improve a little more. I don't know.
Yep, here comes BDM. And then specifically, we've got we've got Julia, and I believe Tekla is also on this team, right?
Yes.
Yes, there she is. and they will be facing the Stars team of Mayu, Hazuki, and Komomo, which tells me that
Interesting.
Sakurai is eating the pin in this match.
Oh,
Although I think the last time I predicted that Komomo ended up eating the pin, and I was really disappointed.
we will have to see. And there you see Julia, Tekla, and Sakurai looking ready. Abel with the back-to-back messages, the one just supporting us. God, Abel, you're such a wonderful, handsome hype man. God, I'm such a proud surrogate father. Although my energy can sometimes be a bit intense, I am aware. But then his other message, Julia wakes up every morning and chooses fashion. You're damn right she does, Abel. And it's wonderful. And here comes Stars. God, ever since Hazuki joined, Mayu's just got to feel so good about life. Like, I feel like there was a time after Ototai just got done picking the fucking carcass that Mayu would just wake up and be like, yay, wrestling. Just lets the shower fall on her. She just lets it happen. Gets in her ring gear. Takes that deep breath before walking to the curtain. And it's like, okay, you just got to smile for however long her match is that day. But, since Hazuki joined and fucking Stars has started winning again, Mayu, I mean, hell, we already know, guys. She woke up and she's like, maybe I could even start gambling again. My God, life's exciting. Yeah.
I don't know.
He's like, hey.
Mayu might be a secret genius on the low, because she sought out Koguma. She reached out to Koguma and asked her to come back to help Stars. And not only did that help her in the sense that she got Koguma to join Stars, which is an asset in and of itself, but Koguma is Hazuki's good friend. And Mayu maybe saw how good Hazuki looked on that 523 show last year and been like, there might be something here. And
Yeah.
maybe I can get her to come back too. But who would lure her into my arms? Her good friend Koguma. I've got this.
Yeah, Mayu was definitely Pinky to everybody else's brain. If everybody believes that theory that Pinky was actually the genius, that's
Yes.
Mayu's fucking energy.
Yes, I firmly believe that theory for sure.
Yeah, so there you go. Mayu is the Pinky of Stardom.
Pinky's entire role in that show is to just basically allow the brain to believe his own bullshit without ever actually letting him harm anyone.
Yeah.
I don't think the brain is dumb. I just think he's an absolute psychopath.
Yeah. It's pretty great. Mayu wind up. Of course, let's not forget that Christmas episode where he read Pinky's letter to Santa that all Pinky wanted for Christmas was to have Santa give Brain the world. And Brain just started to cry because it's like, wow, Pinky's the real one. And he just abandoned his plan that episode for world domination. So, despite how incessantly she speaks about it, Taya Gardner does have a point, folks, when she says that friendship conquers all.
people, I don't know if you saw this or not, but he said Julio wakes up every morning and chooses fashion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remarked on that. Kogo is going to start this matchup with Sakurai. All right. Show her how it's done, Kogo.
Oh, wow. Whiff there by Mai. No. Oh, that was a whiff by Momo, too. Drop kick by Mai.
Mine out.
Mai learning from
Signaling
Julia
DDM to clear the apron.
the art of the shotgun drop kick.
Yes. Back elbow there by Sakurai.
And
Julia back elbow of her own.
Tekla
with an uppercut.
there from Tekla, yeah. Oh my god, Mai, this fucking elbow of yours needs to go for real. You can't keep using an elbow drop when Kyrie is literally joining your promotion. It's just not right. It's unethical.
Disrespectful as hell.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, I bit my tongue about it because I'm trying to once again reform with Kyrie having rejoined the promotion and remembering what goodness feels like. But I gotta tell you, bro, it's hard out here.
I imagine.
It's like, I'm not saying in my weird John alternate reality that Sakurai is antagonizing me, but I feel attacked. And Julia there, the elbow to Momo Kogo's arm. Kogo may be in a bad way here. Scoop slam there. Nice drop kick, Kogo to Tekla. Kogo now going to make a tag to Mayu there. What a double team. Jesus Christ. Crossface and the low angle drop kick right to the head. Tekla got all of that. Now Tekla going to try and work with Sakurai here. Arabian Moonsault double arm drag and perfection as always. As we said, Mayu could perform that move just from pure muscle memory. Double drop kick. Toxic spider spear. Irish Irish whip. What a drop kick. Remember when Julia and Mayu fought to even determine the respective contenders for the red belt and what days they would face Shudi on the big March 26th, 27th shows? That went to a draw.
Yep.
So Julia deferring to Mayu is kind of, the icon of Stardom. Oh, they're broken up. Mayu, of course, being smart, picking the 27th. Then Julia said, that she hopes to beat Shudi and then on the 27th be able to settle her business with Mayu. So I think these two look at their little rivalry as unsettled. Oh, wait a minute here. Of course, Mayu will be able to get in on all the fun. We know March 26th, she's tagging with Kairi in Kairi's first match back in general against freaking Unagi. So Unagi getting a big matchup there. Julia and Mayu forearming each other. Oh, double kicks there. Sakurai right there, ready to take the tag, as is Hazuki. I thought it was going to be Kogo, but no, it's Hazuki. Makes sense. Kogo might still be feeling the effects of just her arm getting attacked. Jordan, I'm really glad you could just pop in, man. I get it. Work fucking sucks. Don't let it drain you. Don't let it beat you. You're amazing. And whenever you can join us, man, we're always grateful to have your company. So thank you. As Sakurai now drop kick there to Hazuki. Another elbow drop there. Kick out.
Well, here comes Hazuki. Back elbow. Bringing Mai out. Codebreaker, nice. You can hear me, right?
I can hear you perfectly, friend.
Good shit. Good shit. Oh, wow.
What a face wash there to Sakurai. STF. Face wash there by Sakurai. Double kicks there from Julia and Takla.
Double verts. Nice. There it is. Hazuki. And here comes the elbow drop. Sakurai hits it. But there's a 0% chance this actually wins the match. Yeah, not only was it being broken up by both Komomo and Mayu, but Hazuki kicked out.
Yeah. Sakurai, though, we know. Kogo cutting her off. Throws her down. There's the sniper kick by Mayu. Hazuki now, I wonder if she's thinking Brainbuster or Michinoku Driver 2. Oh, Sakurai countered. I think it was going to be Michinoku Driver 2. And kick out there by Hazuki at 2. Hard forearms here to Hazuki. Pump kick by Hazuki. Wow. Scoop slam. Oh, Hazuki's probably just thinking the senton here. Oh my God, that's it. And Julia breaks it up. Kogo, though, going to pull Julia out of the ring. Mayu's got kind of like an ankle lock there on Tekla. Here it comes. Michinoku Driver 2. That is super duper it.
Yep.
There it is.
Hey, I actually managed to call it right this time. Sakurai took the L, took the pin.
Hooray!
Oh, and this song, we get to hear it again. Nice. And I don't think we heard it before the match because I'm pretty sure Mayu's music played. So really, it's the first time we're hearing it today.
Hazuki once again getting the dub as pretty much the spiritual leader of Stars. Oh, man. I love you, Mayu, but Hazuki been getting the job done for this faction. God, that is an artist championship team whenever they want it.
You think so?
I really do, man, because normally I don't like artist teams with like the young kind of rookie-esque wrestler as part of it in the faction.
But
But
Momo feels
Kogo's a
different.
different case. Exactly. Like Kogo really breaks that mold in the best way. That yeah, I could absolutely buy it. And then Koguma would be like, "But what about me?" And go in the woods. All right, main event time. It is Queen's Quest. It is a Oedo tie. 4 versus 4. It's gonna be something.
Yes, sirree.
Unfortunately, I would have loved rematch comments from this match the most, given that it has both the former and new high-speed champion on opposite teams.
Yep.
But that, of course, did not happen, so we just have to hope.
Yeah, really, really unfortunate. But the match itself should still be very dope, and I am ready when you are at 15 seconds.
Count us down.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I'm very excited for this one. Really, any tag match involving 2 or more Queen's Quest members, I'm going to be excited for.
Yes.
No matter who the QQ members are, even if it's Lady C. You know, I love Lady C now. I'm a fan. I enjoy her work.
Yeah, definitely.
I think what really did it for me was realizing how much I missed her presence on the shows that she missed.
Yeah. There is Oedo Tai. There is Kid. Noticeably, again, without the high speed championship, she looks weird not having it. I've really gotten used to her run. Kid there, the throat slit.
Oh man, Queen's Quest making their entrance. This is probably the strongest four members of Oedo Tai, right?
I would say so.
Maybe swap out Ruaka for Death, but I feel like Ruaka has had like more higher power level lately than Death.
Yeah. Queen's Quest looking ready. We know there is no love lost between Queen's Quest and Oedo Tai.
Oh, Kashima.
So wonderful.
What a talent, right?
Here comes Queen's Quest. Not here comes, but now being introduced as Queen's Quest.
Lady C with that long leg strap, or not strap, but like pant leg.
Yes.
Oh man. Queen. The one and only queen right there. The Red Queen.
Absolutely.
Notice though, because Azami's a champion now, she has moved ahead of Utami in the pecking order.
Yes.
Getting announced after Utami, damn. That's crazy.
Like that the camera focused on Kid seeing Azumi with the high speed title.
Yes, Kamitani! White belt queen.
Almost like, hey man, I'm just vibing. What do you want? We're gonna check Momo. Momo really disgusted by it. You saw the look on her face.
Yeah, she was like, "Stop touching me, ill."
You're gross. Like, I didn't ask for this.
You're an old man. I'm a 22-year-old woman.
How does it feel knowing that your life's over and mine hasn't even gotten started?
Actually, she's only 21 still. She turns 22 in March. That's crazy. God, I can't believe Momo is still so fucking young. God damn.
Yeah.
And she's been wrestling since 2014. What the hell was going on there? I love how game Queen's Quest are, and Oedo Tai is just like, God, fuck this. I'd rather be anywhere else.
Yeah.
Oedo Tai's like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, God, Stardom is so lame. Wrestling is so lame. Everything sucks. I just want to beat people up for fun. And Queen's Quest is like, yay, wrestling!
Yeah. I mean, Queen's Quest loves wrestling so much. You were talking about the pandemic earlier as it relates to a more tragic note, Hana Kimura. We know for a fact, because I remember the videos, Azumi was so starved for wrestling, she was doing bumps in her own room with the
Yes.
mattress.
Yes.
She's like, I need this.
Oh,
Come
Abel.
on, Tommy.
Abel said, I'm glad Hazuki came back. She's awesome. And then Ray said, Momo and Kid is going to challenge for goddess belts. But then Abel, I love this. He said, I think I have to stand stars too.
You have enough love inside of you. Really, we all do. It's not even something unique to your admittedly extraordinary person. But yeah, like, stand everybody.
You
Stand
know?
everybody except my sock.
Well, yes. I was going to say, though, it's funny that he's mentioning all these teams, and yet he hasn't gotten around to standing QQ yet. And that is just hands down my favorite faction in probably all of wrestling right now.
Yeah.
I have to wonder if Io would ever come back, and I don't think she will. But if she would, and really I would say if she would, it would be like a final run, like maybe a 1 year thing at the end of her career so that she can kind of, put over the next generation. But if she would ever come back, I have to wonder if she would even go to QQ. Part of me thinks she would be Oedo Tai.
Yeah. I think we even kind of talked about this a bit before, like how
Or even
just Queen's Quest is
Stars.
a
Like, part
snap.
of me thinks maybe even Stars. I don't know.
That would be a mind fuck. Fucking Io and Stars.
Like, obviously, current EO fits the aesthetic of Oedo Tai better, but you never know. I don't know. I mean, if she does get called up at some point, they might not want her to be a heel on the main roster, and she might go back to the cheetah print, or she might have a new attire entirely. I mean, hell, when Kyrie went to the main roster, they changed her character and her attire almost completely from what we'd ever seen before from her, I feel like. Especially
Yeah.
then once they, for whatever fucking reason, decided to turn her heel and have her start wearing black leather. Like that was something that we had really only ever seen from her in Lucha Underground one time.
Yeah.
God, talk about a fucking nonsensical decision. Kyrie Sane, fucking angel baby, and we're gonna turn her heel.
As if people would ever boo her that weren't racist.
Facts. Abel, I think you should let
Speaking of,
this match determine whether you want to stand Queen's Quest or not. If this match moves you in such a way that makes you feel like you should stand QQ, then you'll know.
yeah.
And I think it will, because it's QQ in a tag match, and that's what they fucking do. Oh wow, Momo and Kashima. Momo has a boot on Lady C's left boob, and Kashima's doing an actual foot choke.
Damn.
And now Kid spanked her ass. I thought this was Oedo Tai, not Molesto Tai.
Wow. Okay, sir. We see what's happening here. Momo now in.
Oh, Jesus. Threw her into the rope. That bottom rope. And of course, here's Ruaka to make things worse. Pulls her out of the ring, stomping away. Momo distracting the ref. Kashima and Kid joining in on the action. Time for the briefcase or whatever the fuck that purple thing is.
What is
Oh,
inside
over
of
the
it?
head. Rina beating up Kamitani. I forget. I didn't catch who else it was that was beating up um, Utami over there, but Utami was on the ground as well.
I need to start treating Tommy with a bit more respect. I'm really getting sick of this shit.
It might have been Kid actually going after Utami.
Well, I love Kid, but she can get some too. It's getting out of hand now.
Yeah.
She slapped Kyrie in the face, dude. And all I keep thinking is, last one who slapped Kyrie in the face was fucking Charlotte, and she suffered no consequences. We're not about to make the same mistake twice.
Facts. Yeah, Momo was really just fucking kneeling on Lady C's neck. That's fucked up.
Yeah, well, so is loading your kick pad with a fucking wrench and kicking your former sister in the face, but that's Momo now. Insensitive feelings hurt her and fucked up human being that never got the therapy she needed.
Yeah, I mean, way to nail on the head there, brother.
Therapist be like, so what exactly is the problem? I'm not world champion. I should be world champion. All of my sisters are doing things and I'm not. And I would never say this to them, but like, I'm better than them. So like, what's the problem? And you could just see her unraveling in fucking real time. God forbid you actually talk to someone, Momo. Brain chop. Nice drop kick by Azumi. I don't know why he's there.
I want to share this with the room because it made me giggle.
Nice. Tag the Kid.
Kido!
Flying forearm there. She's gonna kick the rope.
No, she went
tried
for the
tiger
tiger feint kick. Kid and Azumi going at it again here. Azumi with the Irish whip, reversed by Kid. Kid misses the clothesline. Azumi sweeps the leg off the ropes. Drop kick. Nice sniper kick, really.
Azumi continuing her momentum against Kid here after taking the high-speed championship from her in Korakuen. Nice shot there. Azumi now the forearms. Oh, and just pulling Azmi's ankle, taking her off the turnbuckle there. Kid thinking moonsault. Missed it. Azumi missed the roundhouse. Kick out. Drop kick. Nice knee there. Kamitani misses the drop kick. Kid looking to capitalize. Nice kick to the back there.
Club there from Starlight Kid.
I know you and I have been hoping for a Kamitani Kid singles matchup for the Wonder of Stardom title. Gonna have to wait on that. May not even be getting it at all. We have to see first if Kamitani can get through both Utami and Tam.
Nice.
Oh my God, the knees.
Yeah, like a handspring backflip knee drop. We've seen her do that for a while now, but that looked clean as hell.
Yeah, it did. No. Kamitani fighting out of it. Nice cross body there. Back to Momo. Momo in now with Kamitani. What a running shoot kick there. Snap suplex. Float over into the pin. Kick out. No one can deny how good Momo is in there. Oh, PK got caught. Nice elbow to the knee there. Kamitani now. Off the ropes. Oh, Momo intercepted.
Oh, Kamitani landed on her feet. Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Spinning heel kick.
Beautiful. Kamitani just keeps pushing herself and getting better and better all the time. Tag to Utami, her Aphrodite teammate. And Utami's probably relishing this, finally getting her hands on Momo here. They have yet to have that singles match. They've only ever done tag matches. There's going to come a time where Utami will probably want Momo all to herself. Shoot kick. Forearm. Oh my God, another shoot kick there. Back and forth these two go. Oh, wow. Utami checking the kick just by punching. Oh, and Momo, though, right back, kicking the arm. I mean, there's another shoot kick. Ruka looking on here. Tag. Tag. Lady C and Ruka in.
This is interesting. I'm rooting for Lady C all the way.
Oh, absolutely. Although, dude, I gotta be honest, and I think you would agree with me on this. When you look at the booking and everything, it seems like Ruka has a higher power level right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, you are right. I'm not even going to try and deny that or argue with you about it. You're 100% correct.
Oh, but that would make it all the more meaningful, though, if Lady C could pull this off today.
Abel, you're adorable. He said, so should I not stand at Otai since they are insensitive feelings hurters and use suitcases as weapons instead of luggage as they are properly used for?
Yes, 100% yes, son. That's the right call.
Oh, my God.
so proud of you. You know, Abel, I looked at other people with their kids and I thought, wow, parenting's a nightmare. But I realized, no, just the parents and the children suck. You're all really bad at this. And I only learned that because you happened to me. And, oh my God, that double stomp. Lady C looking to capitalize here. Oh, no. Oh. Lady C, though, still feeling confident. Oh, the big clutch. No. I think she calls it the giant clutch. Oh. Kashima not necessarily doing a bounce, but pretty much just coming in there, breaking up the flow. And now, it's out of the offensive train here.
Kick there from Momo.
Oh,
Code breaker there from
Kid.
Kid.
Oh, slingshot. Code breaker. Beautiful.
Fisherman
Fisherman.
suplex from Ruaka with a nice bridge. Kick out.
Lady C showing how tough she is. You love to see it. Fisherman Buster. Shoulder block there. You see they're diving lariat. Beautiful. Oh, she's going to get it here. Oh, but Kashima breaking it up.
Yep. Old Kashima getting the job done like always.
Oh, what a drop kick by Kid taking Azumi out.
Pin, 2, and that's it. Wow, fuck off.
Well, we figured it would happen.
We did?
Well, I mean, we both agreed that Ruaka had a higher power level, so even if we, rooted for
we
Lady
agreed.
C,
I just didn't want to see it play out in real time. Fuck.
Yeah. And now just stepping on Lady C there.
I legitimately thought this match was a TLD.
Yeah, honestly, man, at the start I did too, but I'm like, nah, Ruaka or Lady C are independent. Yeah, Ruaka just has a stronger power level, which tells me now anytime these two get in the ring together, I'm just naturally going to favor Ruaka.
I hate that so much. Lady C's got so much more upside.
Yeah.
Lady C's been doing this for like a quarter or less of the time that Ruaka's been doing it, and she's already a much better in-ring performer in my mind than Ruaka is.
You guys might have some singles belts, but what about you guys as a unit? Man, Kid will not stop fucking needling that shit, man.
You have no courage.
You have no courage or ambition.
Drop kick her in the face, Kamitani. Do it.
Wouldn't you be better?
Wow.
Wouldn't you be better breaking up and going separate ways? You hush your face, which we can't fully see, but like, damn, especially you, Lady C, losing twice in a row to the same technique. Wow. Why is everyone so mean? You're just talking absolutely worthless. Wow.
Kid, I was going to say, you realize how much of the bear you just poked? Like, Utami would whoop your ass in a match.
Don't mess with Queen's Quest. You guys don't even have a singles belt. Meanwhile, we have the second highest championship in Stardom. Tommy really wants to fight Oedo Tai still, and now Momo coming in. Oh, don't remind me, Momo. I miss it. A best-of-5 series? What? That's why we watch these fucking shows, man. You never know what insanity some member of some faction is going to come up with. Sometimes not just satisfied with the best-of-5 series. Oh, dear God. Is this for the faction? You always messing with shit, man. Tug of War. Your opponent is decided by a tug of war. So you guys, we're going to destroy you.
I don't know what that means.
That's in Japanese. Translate things for me.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, I'm just going to pause this real quick.
Both sides of the ring. Teams are on opposite sides of the ring. Tangled ropes are generally hidden from their view. They could only see the ends of the rope on their side of the ring. All 5 members grab a rope and pull. Whomever has the other end of the rope, that is who you'll be wrestling in a singles match. Whichever unit wins the most out of 5 singles matches wins. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it's weird and awkward, but it makes sense.
I paused it, so I paused at 29:23. So.
Oh, let me know when you get to. Or do you want to just fast forward maybe to 30 minutes even?
Sure, that's fine.
Azumi picks up the mic and she's like, "Are you trying to do an athletic meet? You think this is Stardom Girls School?"
Yeah.
I love Azumi so much. She's got such a great attitude.
30 minutes even. You can count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Stardom Girls School.
Like, bitch, what is this? Stardom Olympics?
Well, it makes an interesting story, so let's do it. Yeah, I mean, without they've built Ruika up, Ruika will definitely be an asset for this tug of war. But see, here's what makes me uncomfortable, right? So they're going to do this tug of war thing, and the tug of war is merely meant to make matchups and stuff. All good. They want to do a best-of-5 series. All good. You know, I actually like series. I wish some wrestling companies, especially if you've got 2 talented workers, would do those more. Where I'm a bit weary is Oedo Tai never just wants to do something. There's always a greater stake. So
Yeah.
who what's the prize for winning the series? That's my question.
Yeah.
Because bragging rights has never been enough for Oedo Tai, even from a kayfabe standpoint. I'm not talking about, guys, my complaint from an outsider standpoint. Although, to be honest, I do feel like if there is no prize, that would also be valid. I'm just like, well, then what are we doing here? But even from a character standpoint and a faction standpoint, Oedo Tai has never been about, let's get these illusory bragging rights. No, they want to ruin lives. They're like, we win this series, you have to break up. And not only do you have to break up, I don't even want you guys looking at each other. You can never talk to each other again. They want to know. They want to go to bed at night knowing I ruined your fucking life. The happiness that you guarded with everything. You now have to go home and look in the mirror and know that you were too weak to protect it. And I did it to you. That's Oedo Tai. They are fucked up, man. So what is the catch? Abel, wow, she's so mean. And I'm assuming he meant Momo. Or maybe even Kid, or both. And then he's like, only Stardom can make tug of war and wrestling interesting. No, I'm definitely intrigued. Like anything Stardom does, I'm here. That's the kind of fandom they have for me. Whereas if WWE had announced this, I'd be like, oh God, it's probably gonna be some hokey shit with Reginald or Dana Brooke and some shit. And here, I'm just like, oh God, Oedo Tai. They're continuing to want to pick apart Queen's Quest. What's happening? Oh God. But yeah, guys, that was the show. Great stuff, really enjoyable. You guys know the deal. Leave a like, subscribe, click the bell icon so that you never miss anything. 12 Goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Join us tonight at 8. So you got a little over an hour for games. We're hopefully going to be able to do Among Us. Abel, I hope you can make it. If you can't, that's totally fine. We love you so much. I'm just happy that you've been joining us for these live shows or these Stardom live reactions. It's been wonderful. Oh God, Abel, I would love that. If Oedo Tai loses, they have to be nice for you because they are just meanies. That's so right. But yeah, hopefully we see you guys for games. But that's it for me. I'm gonna hand it over to Ash to take us home.
All right, everyone, that's it for me too. We hope to see you all tonight if you're in the Discord. Otherwise, we will be seeing you I guess tomorrow night for our NXT review, and then twice on Wednesday, most likely, for our Stardom live reactions to the 227 show, and then our live reactions to AEW Dynamite. Looking forward to that. We will be seeing you all there, though. And of course, if you've been here and you've enjoyed yourself, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and follow us on Twitter and Twitch. And if you'd like to support us directly, you can also subscribe on Twitch, buy our merch on Spring, donate to our Patreon, and share this channel and this video with all your wrestling fan friends and let them in on the best kept secret in the YouTube and Twitch wrestling communities, as well as the best kept secret in professional wrestling. The best kept secret in the YouTube and Twitch wrestling communities, that's us. We're TwitWow. We're the workhorses of the YNTWCs. But the best kept secret in wrestling today is Stardom. So let people know about it, tell them what they're missing out on, and get them to subscribe to Stardom World. It is a great value for your money. And if you're already subscribed to like New Japan World or the WWE Network or whatever the hell else there is out there, it is well worth it to subscribe to Stardom World because it is just straight up the most entertaining wrestling going right now, in my opinion. That all being said, already mentioned, we'll see you all tonight if you're in the Discord or tomorrow night if you're not. And we hope to see you for both that review for NXT tomorrow night as well as our doubleheader on Wednesday. And in order for that to happen, we're going to need to ask you to remember to stay tuned.